Leprosy So Good, Birkenstock Heart. Okay, I think we got enough people in here. All right, we're actually going to do Musical Monday on a Monday. Isn't that so fun? This is where we review musicals that are made up, that don't exist. And so give us some musical titles that don't exist, and we'll use it to inspire a beautiful story and some songs. Try to make them sound like they could be real musicals. I feel that just like helps us out a ton. But in the meantime, let's see what we got. First TikTokers to really make me laugh. That's incredible. There are literally 1 billion TikTokers out there.
Well, they said the first, so maybe it was the first video they saw on TikTok.
I knew TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There's this. Have you guys ever seen the news guy? He like reports with just his face, and he's got like glasses, and he talks like this. It was very funny. He was just like, credible news sources say that Trump was farting in court while falling asleep. And it was like, this guy's a serious journalist. And I'm like, that was very fun. So maybe that was the second video I saw, and he probably laughed at that too, probably. I bet. Because I laughed at that one today. Stopping by to say hi. Thank you, Bendy.
Bendy,
you still didn't explain. She left a comment on like our promo page, which is like, I step with this. And I'm like, what does that mean? Or like, I'm a step on it. And I didn't know what that.
Step bros.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
She's my step bro.
I think we need to start collecting patron saints, Musical Monday, and I think Bendy might be the first.
Oh, we can give her like a holy symbol that she has to carry with her always.
That'd be cool.
What would our holy symbol be?
We're expanding the sainthood to the entirety of Week of Whimsy. I think the first saint should be Little Dookie Lips.
Saint Dookie Lips.
Sorry, Bendy.
Well, you have to, unfortunately with our saints, you also have to be a martyr. You have to be a martyr. So
Repent to Saint Dookie Lips.
Dookie Lips, the patron saint of fluffy cloud gifts. Hello from Antarctica. We just had a guy come see our show in Denver, and he's like, I'm flying to Alaska to drill for oil now. And we're like, thanks
Like in
for
2
dropping
hours.
by.
He was on the way.
Like, your eyes are beautiful, and you look cool. Yeah.
It was cool.
Just found y'all have been obsessed with your TikToks. Open Toe Heaven by Shay and the Flippers.
Guys.
You guys are so...
This is a good band name.
You guys are so
into it.
talented. Thank you for doing what you do to make people laugh. Hi from the UK. Hello from the UK. Oh my gosh. And it's actually Monday. Well, don't get used to it because we're also doing Fan Film Friday today. Candle at Dinner is a musical title.
Like that.
Ooh.
Flippers on a
nice.
Dolphin is a musical title.
Tighter.
Not Hello from Salt Lake City. Bulk Baddies. The Dancing Frogs. The Selfish Wife. We don't talk enough about selfish women
I don't
on
wanna
this
do
show.
that one.
Okay, keep going.
There's a reason for that.
Sandals for Supper. The Bird Who Hates Sticks. I love you guys. Scotland Says Hi. Candles Next to the Boat.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay, they know we like candles.
Gotta love the TikTok algorithm. I like one video of you guys, and I'm obsessed with everything. Well, the algorithm did their job. Wait, you're obsessed with everything now? I think you just like TikTok.
Caleb.
Huh.
Sir Hat Art says the new setup looks great.
Thanks, Sir Hat.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, give it up for Caleb for suggesting. We were trying to figure out how to get Caleb on the TikTok stream.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, why don't you just put me in the stream? I'm like, that's brilliant. That's like brilliant,
Just
beautiful
make me
idea.
the center of everything, and it will all be okay.
Do the piano clap.
What's the...
Yeah, you have to play chords. Play triplets.
Ding, ding,
Triplet,
ding,
triplet,
ding,
triplet,
ding, ding,
triplet,
ding,
triplet, triplet.
Ding, 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 ding.
Watch one of those when I put it on the piano.
Emily Sandquist says Little Boy in the Lost Sand.
Little Boy in the Lost Sand? Oh, that's kind of fun.
So far, I've liked that one. I like Candlelight Dinner. I like Candles by the Boat. I like
Jazzy Vegetarian.
that as well.
Is this Chappelle Roan? I Let Dogs Out, and why? Bad Hair Day. Breakfast at Flipperneys. Are you going to do a Europe tour? Maybe. Dancing by the Fireplace. It's kind of cute.
It is, that's fun.
Dancing by the Fireplace. I like that.
That's quite fun.
Okay, let's do Dancing by the Fireplace. Does that sound good, everybody?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, all right. So if you're just joining us, we just got a musical title. I am putting this phone away, so we will ignore you, but we don't forget you. Tell other people if they say, hey, is this a pre-recorded live? It's not. I'll prove it right now. Da says Beebs, Dancing with the Candle Boats, How to Quit Your Job in 3 Steps. See, it's
Incredible.
live. But we're not going to
Paid all those
talk to
people
you.
to say those things at that exact time.
We're not going to talk to you anymore because we're about to do Dancing by the Fireplace.
Dancing by the Fireplace.
All right, and we'll open up with a scene with a song. my dear, it's been a delight.
Thank you for inviting me after the gala to your humble abode.
Oh, my goodness, I'm sorry. I know it's not much. I mean, I wanted 30-foot vaulted ceilings, but they said that was against code.
It's gorgeous. 4 stairwells, but only 2 floors. Decadent.
I have a stairwell that goes to a stairwell. And it's all to impress you, milady Pelenopia.
Really? You made this house for me?
You make me blush.
I make you call the police. On yourself.
Is this audacious? I'm sorry. Forgive me, milady Poloni. I've been following your career with much interest. Since you took the throne, I've been so enamored by the way you govern.
Right.
I'm sorry. I've said too much. I'll see myself out. I'll sign the deed of the house over to you, so you don't have to go anywhere
I
tonight.
tire of praise. All day long, the royal is praised.
Well,
I want to be negged.
can I say you look a little haggard tonight?
Go on.
You got bags under your eyes.
Continue.
And I don't approve your policy on public transportation.
Yes.
May I have this dance?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The queen and me going dancing. 1, 2, 3 and a 4, 5, 6. We dance by candlelight. 1, 2, 3. A 4, 8, 9. Oh, Queenie, I wanna say you're fine, but you don't like praise. You have it for days, so I'll use another tactic. Queenie, Queenie, I think you're a nasty meanie. Queenie, Queenie, no one loves you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a dream of mine for you to dance with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Queenie.
3. Very nice jabs. I give you the queen's favor. I dub thee the best.
A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Musical Monday.
Musical Monday. Oh, when one has such a royal face.
Oh, Dance With Me by the fireplace. Musical Monday.
Hello and welcome to Musical Monday with Caleb, Zach, and Shay at Improv Broadway. I'm Zach, that's Caleb, this is Shay, and we're at Improv Broadway. And this is your first time tuning in. This is the show where we review musicals that no one's ever heard of, but gosh darn it, they need some attention. And you just heard the opening song of the hit musical, at least in our minds, Dance With Me by the Fireplace. Now that first scene was we see Queen Plenopia, which we all know is a queen of the European province.
Schmort.
Schmort. A small country, a small but powerful country of Schmort.
Yeah, loaded.
And the queen is tired of being praised and has and all of her admirers will just go up and down. But the one person who's able to catch her favor was able to neg her a little bit by saying she was a meanie. And also, what else did he say? And it doesn't like her policy on public transportation. She believes all transportation should be private. She only believes in single seat cars. Other than that, she is a great monarch, but she only believes in single seat, huge diesel semi trucks. Which is problematic, but
Right.
you know,
Yeah, well,
with
her dad was a truck driver, and so it's a sentimental thing, honestly.
yes.
And she thinks that the other cars are wussies.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of into like truck culture a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
a truck queen.
She's a truck queen.
Yeah.
I can't tell what's dangling on her back hitch, but if you've ever seen a big boy with a big truck, you know what's dangling back there.
Well, it's what are they called?
I can't say on the pod.
No, she's got something else.
Oh, and it's even worse.
It's a real bumper sticker.
Oh yeah, a dangling bumper sticker.
But it's not a tattoo. She put on a real bumper sticker on her rump.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, not on her truck, but on her truck.
Yeah.
And it's always visible when she's driving. So she's got her single one, but her seat is clear and it's facing the back window, so it's always visible when she's driving.
Right, and all of her dresses have a little hole right where her bumper sticker is on her.
Which is weird because dresses already have a hole where the legs go.
There.
Yeah, no, up, right to
see. It's a cutout.
When she went to the tailor, they were like, "Why don't you just hike your dress up a little bit?" And she said, "No, I want
it would
hole.
have to be hiked up all the way to her tramp stamp.
Yeah. Oh, that's where it is.
Yeah.
She's got 2 tattoos. One on her tramp stamp and one I can't say on the pod.
Yeah, but luckily they don't really talk about that one in the musical.
Yeah.
It was in the writer's notes.
Yeah. It is in the writer's notes. Just a fun detail about the queen. She's big into trucks and she loves to be negged. And she's constantly.
Right. It's so weird. Why are there not that many queens into truck culture? The two don't overlap.
Right.
It's one of the world's greatest mysteries.
It is a huge mystery, and my theory is that queens have historically gone by carriage. They're always in carriage, but this was the first. To this day.
All queens.
I mean, Queen Elizabeth's corpse is still circling London Square all day until the next queen comes.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's canon.
It's canonical. She loves trucks, and she finds this suitor guy who's like really loves her for all of her positive things, and and he's able to sway her a little bit by this candlelight. But of course, she can't be satisfied by one man. She's the queen of
Schmort.
She's the queen of Schmort, and the queen of Schmort deserves the world.
Yeah.
And she's got bigger aspirations than just to settle down with a rich nobleman with a large fireplace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she's like, man, what's bigger? How could I make trucks feel even bigger? Space.
Yes.
Space highway.
She wants, yes. And, this song is very cool because, big ideas. She wants to make a space highway. But the reason for this, the motivation we find, is actually a really fundamentally human motivation. And so we see her, the queen, in her private chambers, singing to herself in the mirror why she wants to build a truck that can be flown around the world on a truck highway. And in this song, taking the wheel.
Conquering the world won't be enough. I need to conquer space, 'cause that is tough. And also, I really love trucks. Yeah. So I'm gonna build a space highway. Rascal Flats, what you gonna say? I'm gonna build a space highway. Rascal Flats, what you gonna say? Gonna build a space I-15. Anyone can be driving. Gonna change the permit age to below 15 on the space highway. I don't care if I don't have a spacesuit. I want a truck that can spin sunflower seeds into. Wanna go to Mars, blasting my stereo. Let's go on the space highway. you gonna say on the space highway? Rascal Flats, what you gonna say? No response from Rascal Flats. Why won't they DM me back? Want a sequel to I'm on the highway, called I'm on the space highway. I hate you, Rascal Flats. How did you do that?
There's a concert in the background. I am the highway. I want to be driven on all night long.
On the space highway.
I am the highway. And if you speed, that
Won't
is
you go
wrong.
my way? Rascal Flats, you've gone downhill. But there's redemption for you still in the song, The Space Highway.
Oh, it's really touching. The very human motivation to spit seeds in a truck and to get a response from country rock band.
Well, if
Rascal
you heard her at the
Flatts.
beginning, she said she's insatiable. She doesn't want to. It's honestly a Jeff Bezos story.
Yes.
Conquering Earth is not enough. He wants Amazon Prime to go to Mars.
Yes,
he
he
wants
wants to
the
deliver.
Martians to order their Q-tips and not pay workers.
She's always like, why do people not relate with me? I love truck culture.
Right.
It's like, yeah, but your vision of truck culture is it's pretty big.
Right.
It's pretty
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
too much.
untouchable.
And in this universe, Rascal Flatts' hit song is "I'm on a highway," not "Life is a highway." It's a much more transactional song.
That's right. I'm on a highway. I'm going my way.
I'm going my way.
All night long.
Yes.
That's true. It's fun that he just kind of says what he's doing. I'm in the front seat.
I'm in the front seat. Gas is half full.
I'm going to keep going all
All night long. It's a really beautiful song. And they're the #1 band in the whole world, not just the country.
Schmort.
Not just Schmort. Yeah, and so, she does it. She builds this highway in space. And as she's about to cut the ribbon, she notices one tour bus has not decided to show up.
A tour bus?
Tour bus,
To
a
tour
musical
space?
band. A musical band's tour bus has decided not to show up.
Pray tell. What?
Well, let's just say they wrote a hit single called "I'm on a Highway." And she's so furious. And so she it's actually a huge success. Like interstate commerce is huge. It's amazing, but she can't enjoy any of the success. So she goes into the luxurious pit stop that she made, and it has a huge 50-foot by 20-foot fireplace, and she's warming her hands there.
That's
Getting
right.
Sad.
And then Rascal Flats walks in on their flat feet, and she has them taken to jail.
Yeah.
And that's where they sing this song. I'm in a jail cell. I'm
Life
in a
is a
jail
jail
cell
cell.
all night long.
But it's not a parody.
It is.
It is.
It is. And it's really short.
It's really.
It's really short. This isn't the final song.
I don't even know how that first verse goes until the chorus. And I don't know if they do either.
Oh, really? Well, now we're here in an old jail cell.
There we go.
Now I'm like, is this hell? Sometimes we win, sometimes we're innocent. I'm in a jail cell. I'm in a jail cell all night long. Let me out royal. Let me out royal all night long.
And she does. She lets them out all night long. And they go back to the truck stop with the huge fireplace, and she apologizes. She says, "I'm sorry, that was an abuse of power." And she asks them, she's like, hey, why are you snubbing me so hard? I'm the queen of Schmort. And like, you're my favorite band in the whole world. And they reveal why it is personal. Because, you know, her dad was a truck driver. And when they first went early on, the truck driver missed their first tour completely. And the reason why the old truck driver dad missed it is because he went across country to go to his little daughter's birthday party. And so they missed their first tour for the Queen's birthday party. And so it was very complicated. And so they're like, but they realize in that moment, like, we shouldn't blame you. You were like a little kid, but now you've got all this power. And then, goodness gracious, this is where it all comes full circle. Then when her policy came out for single driver vehicles, they said we all had to take our own cars to gigs. We all had to take our individual tour buses, and we're hurting the planet. Let alone, like, it just drove up our costs. And so, you know, they finally see eye to eye, and they reconcile in this song by the fireplace. They both admitted their wrongs, and they come together. And then they dance in front of all of Rascal Flatts with one Queen of Schmort in this song called My Cheeks Are Red.
I may have been in the wrong, but Rascal Flatts, you're only known for one song. So put your ego away and come out to play with the Queen. Come on.
Oh, Queen, I know what you mean. I'm sorry for being short, but we should have respected our dear monarch, our Queen of Schmort. We might just be a rock country band, but now I think we understand. We both let our feelings and get hurt and get in the way.
Oh, Rascal Flatts, fame is fleeting, but I'll always be your lightning McQueen. The one movie you got the copyrights on. You couldn't do anything else for too long, but
Okay, Queenie, no need to be a meanie. Your one accomplishment was making us space speedy. Now we got inversion in the stratosphere. Wait, no, we're trying to reconcile here.
it's a Rascal Flatts, come back. It's a Rascal Flatts, come back. Rascal Flatts, where you at? It's a Rascal Flatts, come back.
All right, Queenie, we're gonna write another song, a different song, one that's gonna talk about how amazing you are, and also you realize too, like, you need to allow like multi-person vehicles again, like it's actually killing the planet, right?
Life is a monarchy. I'm gonna monarchy all night
That's
long. We can make a million songs. Life is a doghouse. I'm gonna doghouse all night long.
What's this? Life is a fireplace. It's making my cheeks hot. Wow, this truly is the most beautiful country I've ever seen. God bless the Queen. It's
Rascal Flatts, come back.
Oh, a beautiful story wrapped up more perfectly than anyone could possibly imagine. And so does this episode. This episode wraps up, and just like Rascal Flatts, you know, you're our highway, and we hope to ride together with you, on you, forever. Thanks thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you come back next time for another episode of Musical Monday. Life's a Musical Monday. Oh, wonderful. Let's see here. Ugh, I love Say so much. The eye contact. She's so good, bruh. Dang. Emotional. Shay, that's Slade.
Cheese asks, do you guys love cheese?
I do love cheese.
I love cheese.
Of course.
I love
There
cheese.
you go, cheese.
Extra sharp white cheddar.
I think they named their username Cheese, so everyone, whenever he hears someone say, I like cheese, he's like, that's me.
That's me. I love
Can't
it.
get out of it now.
What do you guys think? Should we do another Musical Monday, or should we just hop into Fan Film Friday?
Time-wise for everybody? I'm okay.
I'm also okay.
Yeah.
Great. So we don't know.
Don't know.
It's okay. All right. Let's see. That was a beautiful story, Heart. She makes me so happy. Okay, cool. Let me see. I'm going to try to tap the screen to see if it'll give us a little bit more time, but the live might go off, but we'll do the best we can. I'll be back in a second.
Do you know why it turns off? Is it inactivity, or do you need to comment?
That's
Or?
what it says, but maybe it'll just end it and go right there.
We back? Alright, I'm gonna pop that off real fast. Pop that off. Alright.
All right, we back.
So is it going to be a Musical Monday or Fan Film Friday?
Musical Monday, another one.
Okay.
Okay, cool. 38 people back in here. Back again to say WTF. Offended redhead here. Well, it was from a redhead, so sorry. Love how Caleb's in frame now, says Rosie. Yeah, we love it too.
We love it too.
It's a wonderful idea.
Give him your looks.
My dad's the best.
Look away.
All right, once we get 100 people in here, we'll let you know. Thank you, CMC Callum, for the rose. Appreciate that. Pianist 2, wah. Thank you again for the rose, CMC Callum. First time here, Prince Vegetable. I hope you enjoy it. This is as classic as it gets. Classic as it gets. Sarav Shah. Let's see. Ooh, you're back. Haha. What are you guys doing this time? We're going to do another Musical Monday, back to back.
And it's gonna be
I need the Don't Sneeze on Me released. What do you mean? Full song's right there. You seem so peaceful. Thank you, CM McCallum, again for another rose. Appreciate that. What is she wearing? She's wearing a beautiful dress. A gorgeous dress. So musical, so Monday.
In case you didn't know what this is called, it's called a dress.
It's called a gorgeous dress. Gorb's okay. Let's see here. Some comments in the live were filtered to protect community's experience. Great. Putting in my vote now for a new Grinch song this Christmas. Oh, trust me, there will be more Grinch songs.
It
Alyssa,
cannot
hey,
be stopped.
to clarify, she's
Actually,
wearing
I
a
feel like
dress.
they happen a lot less during December.
Yeah, that's true.
Will you be sitting back to back? Otherwise, why is it called Musical Monday back to back? It's a great question.
Wow.
Kaylee Morelli says, I always loved your videos. Thanks so much. Your videos bring me a lot of
you.
joy. Oh no, my right ear is
It's doing that thing again.
doing that thing again.
Oh.
Wiggle me, won't you?
Oh.
Wiggle me, won't you? There we go. Wait. Nope.
Okay, we're gonna send you two different inputs. Sorry, Shay.
No worries.
And then it's there.
I love the content you guys make, and your shows are great. There we
How's
go
that?
too. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
How's that?
There we go. Yep.
Good. Okay.
I expect to see you guys at a campsite vibing. I know Caleb wants to be a camper, but I'm not much of a camper.
I like fires, but not sleeping there. I like to go to a campfire and then leave.
Let's see. Can you do improv on being British? We have several British ones. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna do another episode of Musical Monday. It's the show where we review made-up musicals that do not exist. So give us the title of a musical that does not exist. And try to make it sound like it could be real, like really interesting. Like, ooh, what does that mean?
Yeah,
It
we
has
want to be
depth.
titillated.
Yeah, titillate us, please, if you're comfortable with that. Hi, Zach. It's Brendan again. Hello, Brendan. Last time I camped, the tent broke because the wind was so high. Yeah, that's scary. Curtains, carpet, and cash. Potatoes in Paris. LOL. Someone just said the most. That's interesting.
The most.
most.
That's fun.
The most?
The most.
I like it.
that.
Should we just do kidnapped again? Interesting. Oh, we could do the most or the gurgling, blurgling toilet.
I like the most better.
Okay.
It's so
Hi, you
hard to
guys from
choose.
Ohio. Taco Bell Terrors. Yeah, the most is great because it's just like it's an empty canvas upon which we can.
Cheese suggests cheese by a campfire.
Cheese. Ugh,
Classic
get something else on your mind.
cheese.
Oh, cheese. Giving us the cheese.
Avocados just want to feel
Ooh,
something.
crying in my uniform is good too.
Oh, that is good.
Well, what do you want? Do you want the most or crying in my uniform? Which one tickles you more?
If I'm remembering correctly, the most is the musical, and one of the songs is "Crying in My Uniform." Is that right?
What a perfect!
That's
It's so
good.
fun.
A mix.
Caleb is so good at always finding those ones that just like perfectly, so we don't have to make choices.
You don't have to make
I
any choices.
love that.
I love
They're all made
that.
for you already.
That's right.
Okay, cool. Rent is due tomorrow is also a fun one. These are great job. You guys are getting it. You're getting
You're
it.
getting it.
But I think we'll do the most.
Okay.
The most. We recording?
Yep.
Nice.
I trust you dusted the s'il vous plaît, and you vacuumed the corridors.
Of course I did, and merci for allowing me.
You're welcome. Fun French outfit.
Thank you. You noticed. I love your, what's that called again? A dress?
That's right. It's new. I'm trying something different. I'm just cut the hole out of my pants. Or I cut the lines out of my pants.
Yes, I mean, it's kind of like you combined the two holes into one big hole.
I didn't do that. Just
Forgive
cut in between my pants.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. I just want to say thank you again for giving me this job. It's been tough out there. The economy has been dank ever since the dairy industry went kaput with the great cow exodus. Sorry, I'm getting choked up. My family raised those cows for generations. Anyway, I won't get into my back history, but I just appreciate the work. My family appreciates it.
You're welcome. You can never have too many maids doing your dirties.
And may I say, I hope this isn't too forward to say, I really enjoy doing your dirties.
It's not. It's polite.
Oh my goodness, I'm learning so much
It's
about.
rude you haven't said it earlier.
Oh, thank you for teaching me. I was just I always felt self-conscious that I was just an uncultured cow herder. But now that I'm a maid to, I don't know, can I say it? Can I say it?
You can say it.
The most, the hostess with the mostest. You know your title. Don't be shy about it.
That's right. I've been renamed the hostess with the mostest.
Well, you know what they say. Branding is what people say behind your back. And here in this community,
That's right.
the parties we hear you throw.
Extravagant.
Yes.
They are Great Gatsby equivalent.
Yes, but without the sadness.
Right, but with a narrator that follows me around
Oh my
to give his
gosh.
own twisted perspective.
I've heard that the narration is so tasteful that it doesn't detract from the fun at all, but it only gives like salient details while also leaving a bit of mystery of what's going to happen next.
Oh, really? Well, he's an unreliable narrator, just like The Great
Fun.
Gatsby.
Yes.
Every party, we write a book.
Well, and again, forgive me if you hold 1,000 people at your parties and you tell everyone to write one sentence and you make a book out of that.
That's right. And I tell the narrator that's his job, but I'm just lying to him.
You're not unreliable narrator to the narrator.
I know. I'm just one of those wealthy ladies who wants to cause mischief in everyone's lives.
And may I say, also generous and kind, and why you just inspire me. My wife wants to be you. It's so weird to say. I hope that's not weird for me to say.
It is weird.
Sorry, I will tell her to.
What's she gonna do about it?
Well, nothing.
She gonna
Just...
steal my identity?
No, sorry. No, I think she likes to hear the stories, and I hope it's okay that I tell her the goings on here.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you. I'll just write this in my journal. You don't mind if I narrate aloud, do you?
No, not at all.
Another great day with the hostess with the mostest. She's not only gracious and beautiful, but smart and a little snarky. She keeps me on my toes. I never know if I'm going to get a mystery or the answer to a mystery that I've been pondering for days. I hate to say that my calling is cleaning the dirties of another human being, but I really feel like this is what I was made to do.
A ton of parties to cover up all the dirties. Just host a ton of parties to cover up all the dirties. No one remembers that I never gave back their old DVD when they're drunk out of their mind at my last party. I have a bunch of French maids straight from France, unless those maids are lying about them. But I don't care, 'cause I host a lot of parties to cover up the dirties.
Ma'am, this is so wild. I found a big stack of cash underneath your armoire. I didn't want you to think that I was fumbling, so here you go, madam, and there might be more under there.
Here, drink some cocaine.
Glug?
I host a lot of parties
to clean up
the dirties.
a 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Musical Monday, Musical Monday.
I think this show is something to boast.
Because it's the most Musical Monday.
Hello and welcome back to Musical Monday with Caleb and Shay at ImprovBroadway. This is the show where we review musicals that I've never been heard about but really deserve to it. And you just heard the first opening scene from the hit musical The Most. And yeah, you got to meet one of the most interesting characters of all fiction, known lovingly as the hostess with the mostest.
Yeah, she changed. It's on her driver's license now. Well, if she had a driver's license, she paid someone else to drive for her, but
Yes.
she's got an
That's
ID
right.
somewhere, and
Yes.
it says it on there.
Yes.
That's right. Her chauffeur carries her driver's license as well.
Yes. And they chauffeur her driver's license to her. They
On a
buckle it
tiny
up.
car.
On a tiny car.
Tiny
with a
limo.
little RC. Drives it to her and picks it up, and she's able to go. But yeah, she is a fascinating lady that holds Gatsby-ian type parties. But she also seems to surround herself with unreliable characters. She's already identified the narrator as being unreliable, and she's not sure if her other maids are French. She seems to be suspicious of them.
Yeah, she
Right.
knows she sent money to France, and then they showed up.
Right.
But that's really all she knows about them.
If you guys could hire someone to narrate you from their perspective for a day, would you do it?
Yeah, of course.
The whole day,
The whole day?
every moment.
Every moment of a 24-hour day.
Yeah, I would
Nighttime
absolutely
as
do that.
well.
Sure.
Could you jiggle my headphone a little bit again, Kola?
I bet it's on your maybe your connection, because I swatched.
Who would you want to narrate you? Not just their voice, but like who would you want
Like the
them to talk
character?
about your day?
John Mulaney.
Really?
And I bet that's yours too.
He'd probably make fun of you all day long.
Yeah.
And that's what you want?
It, too.
Yeah. Like it would probably get boring after a while, but it would be fun.
Right. At some point, it would just get mean.
Inevitably.
Of course, and he'd hate it too. 24 hours.
He'd
He'd
be
be like,
like,
this is a curse.
Why'd you force me to do this for money?
For Monday. Yeah, what about you, Shay? Who would be your life narrator?
God.
Please say me. Oh, God.
Just kidding. I'd probably pick... Yeah, I'd probably John Mulaney.
I think I picked Nick Miller from New Girl.
Really?
Yeah.
The character or Jake
The
Johnson?
character.
Oh, you can pick characters?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's hypothetical, right?
Oh, you know what? I would pick Phoebe Waller-Bridge, actually. She's the Fleabag lady. Because I think she would have kindness for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need someone to really sugarcoat it for you.
Right, but she's, she's sarcastic and mean too, so.
Are you still working on that
Well, I'm
thing?
just trying to get the cable, and it's under this stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
Could we pause for a bit while Caleb works on this?
Yeah, I just
It's
need
gonna
some
be tricky
Yeah.
to edit around.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I was just shooting the breeze while
Let's
we
see here.
while we
Let's see
did
what
that.
someone said. Jack Black, Dame Judi Dench, the priestess with the leastest. The eye contact the whole time makes me want to live forever.
Nathan Phillips says Morgan Freeman. Sinocence says
Okay, but-
I'd go with Gilbert Gottfried.
But wow. Okay, but for the people who are saying Morgan Freeman, I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm saying, do you want Morgan Freeman's
His actual-
opinion about your everyday activities, the things you
check.
do every day,
Still not getting the right ear. I mean, it's probably good enough with the left, but
the way you shower?
He seems a pretty well-adjusted figure for an actor.
You think so?
Yeah.
You
he's
would want.
old.
You'd want his opinion on the way you eat and shower and poop?
If it had to be a celebrity, sure.
You'd pick him? Well, that's great.
Jack Black, that'd be fun. I love Shay so much I cannot. That or Snoop Dogg. Hello.
Oh, Snoop Dogg would be fun. I would actually love to think what Snoop Dogg would think of me. That's very fun.
That is cool. That's a great answer. Let's see here. David Attenborough. Ooh, you want my headphones?
No, I just want to get the slack out from wherever it is underneath.
Guys, I hate to say it. I fear you are misunderstanding the prompt, perhaps.
It's not a narrator.
Yeah.
It's a commentator.
It's a commentator. Yes, that's right. Which is, it would always happen because bias is inevitable. So, but it's not like they're just saying like he eats cereal. They're like he eats tricks like a 7-year-old boy, and he's a grown man. Why aren't you eating eggs?
Yes.
You should be eating, protein.
You should, yeah. Like David Attenborough could have be the rudest person in the world with really bad takes.
Just with the sweetest voice.
Yes.
Just the most gentle lamb of a voice.
He drives a Volkswagen. Nope, that's not David Attenborough. He drives a Volkswagen Beetle like an idiot. His mother calls, he doesn't answer because he hates answering the phone.
He leaves his beard crumbs in the shower. Nobody taught him how to clean after himself.
Little Dookie Lips back on with those hearts. Thanks. Good to see you, Little Dookie Lips.
Little dookie lips, little dookie lips, little dookie lips, little dookie lips.
Arturo Bueno wants the three of you to narrate his life.
Really? I love that.
That
I'm
would be
intrigued.
that would be fun, and we'd really try our best in the beginning.
I have one more. Teach me how to dookie. Teach me how to dookie. Everybody dookie. Everybody dookie.
Thank you, Ryan Shaw, for the heart. Thank you, Little Dookie
Sounds
Lips.
like a
Caleb,
parody
the
made
unsung
for
hero, the
toddlers on
secret
YouTube.
weapon, the silent star of the show. I love you, says Nikki.
Sponsored by Huggies.
Jumanji.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe I should wear them on this side then. Check. Oh yeah. Oh, that's clean and crisp, and this is now hanging like a Valen.
Loosey goosey.
Loosey goosey baby. That's cool.
You know what's
That's kinda fun.
embarrassing?
What's embarrassing?
When you make fun of someone for doing something and then everybody's like, no, you're the freak.
Oh,
You know
for
what I
sharing your
mean?
opinion.
Yeah.
They're like, you tried to give oh yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's like,
Then they turn it on you so fast. You're like, I regret my opinions.
right, you think you're normal. You've just assumed that your thing is normal. Like the peeing in the shower thing that we've already talked about.
Yeah. And then David's like, no, you're the freak.
Yeah, you've never peed in the shower. That's disgusting.
Yeah. All right, we good?
We good.
All right, future Gabriel. That's where it's gonna start again.
Not useful.
Not useful? How about now?
Oh no.
All right. Okay, where did we leave off?
I think just the end of the first song. No.
Then we revealed
Parties.
non-reliable narrators.
Oh, yes. So, yes, she... That's right. She hires someone to narrate the party, but tells them they're going to publish it into a book. Doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Actually publishes members of the party who write down one sentence. Mm-hmm. One at a time. That's what you said.
What's that?
You said that.
She publishes one-sentence books?
No, you said that
Do you
every
need me
party...
to roll back the footage?
No, I know this. You said every party...
Everyone writes down a line.
Yeah.
And they compile it together into one book.
That's what you said.
Yes.
Yes.
That's true. Yeah, and they put it together a book, and it's just like a fun, like, just a little, like, quirky thing that she does. And also it fuels her empire. It fuels her parties. Because people
That's
love these,
right.
like... Because they don't talk to each other. It's
Right.
like a midnight sky is like a breath of fresh air. And then the next line is like, I think Harold's having an affair. And so like they kind of jump all over the place and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But the books are fun to read.
Did you know there's a James Joyce book that a book club has been reading for 12 years? And James Joyce basically wrote it like an unsolvable puzzle. It's gibberish to the uncurious eye, and he wrote it, and he's like, this is my masterpiece. And it took him forever to write it, and everyone like assumes that it's a masterpiece, but it could be just
nonsense.
garbage.
Really? So like you open the book and it makes no sense?
It's just like there's words there, but there's some pages where it's just like, I have no idea what this means, but it's just like rich with like references and like all of the literature, what's that called? We know I'm a dropout. what are they called? Literary devices.
Yeah.
So it's just like you have to decode it.
Interesting.
Which is how poetry works, but it's just he wrote a full book that people are still like, who knows?
What does it mean? And like he's laughing all the way at the bank. It's like AI wrote it. AI. A million years ago.
He invented AI. That's what's cool.
Yeah, that's what's really cool. There is a song called Non Sequitur where we just hear these different lines of dialogue one after another and they don't connect at all.
Yeah, it's almost like if there was the boom operator, he's like going around a party and you just hear little snippets of different conversations.
That's kind of a fun song.
It's pretty fun.
Just random one-liners.
It might get old so fast.
It doesn't have to be long.
But it doesn't have to be long. It could just
It's
be a
gonna be
quick.
as long as it needs to be.
Right, but there's a chorus.
Yes.
Because
songs have those.
songs have those.
Songs have to have them. All songs have to have choruses, or they're not songs.
So, we'll just figure out what the title is later.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Well, it's called Non Sequitur, but who knows what the chorus is?
Yeah, we don't know. They're not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Did I leave my curling iron plugged in?
Dee Franklin has a pet tortoise.
This house is way out of my price range.
Ooh, I love buttered crumbs.
I'm 14 and I'm not supposed to be here.
It was the worst of days. It was a Friday.
I need 6 eggs. That's too expensive.
And then they got in trouble for copywriting. It's just a quick little snippet of the song. It goes on for 24 minutes.
Great.
That one song right there, yeah. Yeah.
Fun.
But yeah, she throws these parties and, but what's sort of interesting is the hostess with the mostest is living large until something unusual happens. She gets invited to a party that she didn't host. Mm-hmm. There's a new game in town, a new player in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's when she realizes she doesn't have a single true friend because she's been just using her party favors. She'll give out little gift bags with iPads and poppets.
Yeah, this is the first time anyone's ever invited her to do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's trying to think of a friend who will go with her, and the only person who will go is the lowly maid.
Is the maid? Yeah, the man maid.
Yeah.
And
Maid of man.
the
Yeah.
maid of manner.
The one who does her dirties, right?
Yeah.
The dirtiest of men, she calls him.
Yeah. The dirty man.
That's right. And so she's offering all these things. She's like, will you go with me if I do this? And he's like, I'll literally just go with you for a friend. And she doesn't understand that.
Yes, we
She's
see- we
like,
see, yeah.
no, but like what favors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, this is a very fun song called "Scratch My Back," where she is saying, "If you do this for me, I'll do it for you," and he's just saying, "I'll just do it for you
go."
because I'm a normal
Yeah.
Yeah.
person." Let's hear this song.
If you chill with me at the party, I'll buy you 4 Maseratis. If you chill with me at the club, I'll buy you a brand new thumb.
That's okay, I'll just go. I think you are really cool though. You don't have to bribe me with anything. I'm so happy to be there.
I don't understand. If you are a man, then surely you've got ulterior motives. I'll buy you a brand new motor.
You're my employer, but I tell my wife every day that I enjoy her. I like being around you, cause I think you're an interesting person.
If you go to the party, I'll get you some rhinoplasty, and that gift is on me. I know what you need. You need a little favor, a favor. You scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours.
There's a thing called friendship, where you just do things for one another every day. A friendship, you just call up each other and you say, hey, wanna go out to this thing tonight? I'd love to hang out with you. And you say sure, because that's what friends do. No need to scratch your
I
back.
know hanging out with me is hard, so I'll give you one get out of jail free card. I know the police and they're crooked as my teeth, so I can get you out. Any crime you want is
No need
yours.
to use corruption. I just like you and like your gumption. No favors for me. I just wanna go there with thee.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. You scratch my back
No need to
and I'll scratch yours. I'll buy you a man purse that's Michael Kors. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Here, I'll make you a deal. Okay? It's an arrangement. I call you my friend, and in exchange, you call me your friend. And what that means is, when we ask each other to do things, sometimes we will and sometimes we won't, and we'll just be honest with each other. And in that framework, it's kind of like, I'll scratch your back by being your friend, and you'll scratch mine back by doing that again.
Where's the blackmail? Where's the extortion? Where's the stock shares way out of portion? Where's the leading in and making regrets?
Friendship is about opening a door and just leaving it open. Sure, it can leave you sore, but friendship is all about hoping that they won't hurt you. You don't need a deal, it's just someone who makes you feel love inside and feel comfort. No need to scratch her.
Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Sure.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Sorry, but when it comes to back scratching, I'm afraid it'll turn into stabbing. Backstabbing is what
cute. This party hostess is just so shocked that someone would sincerely like her. And they go to this party, and she's just flushed. She's out of her element because she doesn't have a megaphone, she doesn't have a narrator, she doesn't have ultimate power, she's not going to make any money out of this party. She's literally just going to enjoy herself with her new friend.
That's right. Are we showing the final song or?
Yeah.
Because we did do 3.
Well, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. But turns out that this party was a ruse to everyone get their revenge on all of the things that she had done to them while they were partying.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a reverse surprise birthday party. It's a surprise hate you party.
Yeah, and they uncover her dirties.
That's right. Well, they realized and remembered that she's a bad person.
Yeah. Yeah. So we see this where we see the party shift from this seemingly innocent thing into this finger pointing accusatory witch hunt almost, or witch trial, you might say.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer because she goes there. She's like, oh, maybe I actually do have some friends, someone that divided me. And it turns out that's not the case. I mean, she does have one that she just barely made.
That's right.
But that's it. Everyone else hates her.
Yeah, and she hates it. And then at the end, we do get to hear a little bit of defense from the one person.
Well, that's right. Because this song is actually when they get locked into a closet.
Yeah.
And
so all that stuff happens. They point fingers. They give her they sling all the accusations, and they say, "You're in the closet now."
Yeah, they lock her and her plus one in the closet, so they decide what they're gonna do with her.
Yeah, and you hear him whispering. Do we put it down? Do we throw rats in there? Do we do the boo box like the Hook, where we put in little scorpions?
And then you hear some dissent. They're like, "Well, how are we ever gonna decide? We're all indecisive." And they're like, "This is why we need a committee. We need to organize this because you can't have any decisions made without organization." So then, it actually takes a long time because they start organizing like a democracy system, and they have to wait for the elections.
Yeah, it's hours and hours.
Yeah,
they're in there for a very long time, and they're just like, committee, who's going to go to a committee? Maybe we should throw a party. So that's what everyone's going to go, and at the party, we all in. So they're just bickering. And the hostess with the mostest is just sobbing because her whole life, from her perspective, is a lie. And, the dirty maid, the man-maid, comforts her the best that he can.
right. And we'll see a little bit of her backstory of why she's done all these grievances.
Yes.
The song "Crying in My Uniform."
Yep.
There it is.
Was self-made into a millionaire, but I was first a maid, if you even care. I was a floofy French maid with a little floofy duster, and I wanted more. I was waiting on a wealthy baron, and when they fell over, then I inherited their fortune. That's how I became greedy so fast, and my wealth and riches last. I didn't know what to do with money, 'cause I came from poverty. So I turned sour, I turned disgusting, and I felt the endorphins rushing, and I did the worst. So now they've turned against me, the whole entire party city, and all I wanted was to like me. Oh no, corrupted my body, and now I'm crying in my uniform. So sad, crying in my uniform. Feels bad, crying in my uniform. Ruining my uniform.
Sounds like your backstory is a little shoddy. I understand understand why now you threw all those parties. You felt you had to give, you felt you had to impress, you felt you always had to wear your best dress to help the people see a version of you. But I still think that poor little girl is inside. She's still alive, she hasn't died. And you are finding her in this closet door, crying in your uniform. So let it out, it's okay to cry. I'm a great listener, I'm a great guy, 'cause I like who you are, crying in your uniform.
Deep down I'm a maid, I don't know which fork to use, and I always slurp and dribble on my chin when I drink my soup. I don't have any manners, I don't have any well-to-do. You can take away the maid, but you can't take away the little French tutu. So I'm crying in my uniform,
Crying in your uniform.
crying in my uniform.
She's crying in her uniform.
Feeling kinda dumb.
Feeling kinda dumb.
I'm crying in my
Well, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel bad. I mean, I don't think you needed all the glitz and the glamour, because I think you're a really naturally interesting person. And you don't need the fancy dresses either, although it's okay to wear them too.
Sorry, I'm just so used to being rich. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Take those $100 bills out of your
Important
ears.
to me.
Squeak, squeak. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can't hear poor people anymore. If only I had a friend. Crying in my uniform. Crying in my uniform. Crying in my uniform. I used to be poor. Now I hate people who are poor. Crying in my uniform.
You had everything money could buy. But the one thing you lacked was a friend by your side. So, come here, bring her in. Being lonely ain't a sin. Come here and let me hug you again. Shh, shh, there, shh, shh, there, shh, shh, there. Oh, look at this. We're in a coat closet. Why don't you put this on? What's this label? Normal clothes. You could be whoever you want to be.
Oh, wow.
I'll turn around, of course, I'm married.
Okay. All right. Clothes are on.
Wow, that was fast.
That's crazy. I can see you for the very first time. Your face isn't blurred.
Really?
Normally
You
I
were
just...
blinded by your wealth?
Yes, I said I can't hear or see poor people.
I thought that was metaphorical. I didn't know it was physically hindering you. That's changing my opinion of you a little bit. But I'm seeing the transformation, and I
That's right.
appreciate that.
Good.
I think that's a good lesson to learn. Sometimes our baubles and our gaudiness can get in the way to help us see people for who they are.
Don't mention my baubles.
Sorry, I'm married. Sorry.
That's great. Can't wait to be middle class.
Oh. Sorry, quick question. What about being thrown in this closet has taken away your considerable wealth?
Oh, I still have my riches?
Of course, but we're just locked in
Oh
the
my
closet.
gosh, let me call my chauffeur.
Oh, I guess you could go back to your old life. But, you know what? You're really good at forming parties. And our two-party system is kind of led to like class warfare in a bad way, where you're either like a poor milk person or like a richy party person. So why don't you form a third party?
I think they've done that.
Okay. Sorry, I guess I don't know. It's a dumb idea.
It's okay. I'm just telling you third parties exist.
Right, but like a good one. Because most of those don't have money,
Right.
power, influence.
Cool.
Mostly they're weird, like, I don't know, like put jasmine rice in everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Time to form the greatest political party that's ever existed. The end.
And they did. And they formed a new country called Sport. But the greatest country of all, of course, is Musical Monday Nation. It's our favorite group of people in the whole world. We're so grateful for you tuning in every single week. We hope you continue to do so and join with us every single day here as we sing and enjoy another Musical Monday. Awesome, incredible. Life paused.
Amen.
Life paused.
Classic.
Not paused. Classic Musical Monday, am I right?
Classic paused.
Oh, it did go longer than half an hour
It did?
Just the one?
Yeah.
Oh, but
because of the
pause.
Yeah, we had like
problems in the middle. Yeah.
7 or 8 minute
Gotcha.
pause.
Well, what do
It
you think? It's 4. Should we do we have time for another, or should we just call it those
Yeah,
two?
I got a skedaddle.
'Kay.
Unfortunately.
Cool. All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.